What's up, guys? It's Jeff. So I think I'm, a month, 5 weeks into this car. I just kind of wanted to go through what's been done so far. Talk about a few things and upgrades, kind of document the progress. So start here in the motor. And just last night, I bolted on the strut brace. That is this right here. The thought process is, I should say the idea behind it is anything in a suspension that is not supposed to be moving should be not moving. And what that does is it allows the parts that are supposed to be moving to do a better job. So like your shocks, your struts, your springs, stuff like that. Anything that they're mounted to should be totally rigid. So the idea behind a strut brace is that helps to keep the strut towers, these two things, keep them totally aligned. And I don't really know if the strut brace did anything, but I just always liked the way they looked. It doesn't really look like an add-on on this car because they come red, and this car being red. But anyway, so I did that. I think I made a video about it, but I also lowered the car. I did the Petters suspension coilover kit, and right now it's sitting, I think that's about 2.5 inches drop up front and about 1.5 inches in the back. I actually want to drop the back a little bit more. I've been slowly adjusting it and dropping it back, but what's nice about the Petters kit, full adjustability, obviously adjustable for ride height, but it's also adjustable for compression and rebound. These neat little things right here. There's 2 in the front up here, and there's 2 in the trunk for the back shocks. Great kit. Took me maybe 4 or 5 hours to install it, and that was actually with I refinished when I was under there. I shot the brake calipers in red, and I resprayed the wheel wells. So if you were really focused on just doing the kit, you probably do the whole entire kit in 4 hours. It's very easy to install. I highly recommend them. Great product. Also, you'll see I did the 20-inch AMR wheels, and first go around I did these were actually the wheel size is 8s in the front, 10s in the back. Well, the first set of tires that I got on the wheels, the backs were actually a lower profile overall than the fronts. It just looked funny. It looked ridiculous. So I actually had to swap out and go with a little bit different tire. I went with these are actually Nittos. I had Sumitomos, but I went with Nittos, and it's like the right stance. Once I lower it a little bit more in the back, it'll be top notch. I also did the stripes. I did these myself. They're not great. It was my first time doing them. I'm actually going to have them redone professionally. I did an okay job, but you're supposed to, come over the hood. I did up here, and you're supposed to go all the way down around the bumper. The bumper being a compound offset angle, there's no way I would have been able to do it. So I'm going to actually have them probably be able to keep the hood because I did a pretty good job on it. But I'm going to see if I can reach high enough. I'm going to have professionals do the bumper and the lower part back there as well as the back. I changed these out. These were chrome. Changed those to black. That's kind of the whole theme of this car, red and black. Here's the rear I did. You can see this looks good, but when I got into here, you can't really see it in the video, but they got kind of goofy. And then, having to come down here and do them, there was just no way it was going to happen on my skill set. But they need to come all the way back down there, and down there. What else did I do? I blacked this out with Plastic Dip down here, this lower balance, just kind of a neat look. And you can see there's a trailer hitch down there. Every vehicle I do, I put a trailer hitch on just because every once in a while I need to tow around a trailer, a little one, for my other business. But anyway, that's that. Inside, I did the red the red carbon fiber, and I did a red shift knob. The next mods that are coming up, I've got a Barton shifter. It's the actual entire shift assembly. You might not know this, but on the 11 through 14 Mustangs, the actual shifter itself is connected to the body. So if you really stand on it and the the motor torques over and the transmission torques over, it screws up all the linkage, and it shifts around town fine, but whenever you're on the gas, the shifts are a little bit weird. You get what's called a high RPM lockout. So I'm going to switch that out. And really the only thing else that I have planned for the car, I'm going to do something in the technology, and I'm going to put in a backup camera and a screen and Bluetooth and some apps. That's the only really thing else that I have planned for this car. One last thing, the roof. I'm going to wrap that in black gloss. So the roof will be black gloss. It'll look really nice because it'll blend into the back window, kind of make it look like one smooth piece. But other than that, as far as the car goes, big fan. I've had a few Mustangs in my past. I haven't had this generation. Really like the car. It's amazing how quick they are. Even this one's relatively stock. It's got a cold air intake and it's got exhaust. But it's really fast as it is now. When I get tired of it, if I decide I'm going to keep the car long term, I'm probably going to do a supercharger like a Paxton, something along those lines. But other than that, that's about it. So thank you for watching my video, and hope you guys are all having a great day. Take care. Bye.